To see you.
Yes, nice to see you.
Yeah, and
am I on air right now?
Yeah, and thank you for your lecture today.
Yeah,
and
of course.
What you did? What did you teach us today?
Well, today we worked a lot on fundamentals.
Yeah.
We used the red squishy balls.
Yes.
Okay. We started off with a lot of ups on the strings, upward dribbles, and we did some downward dribbles. And really, one of the main things that we worked on today was eye-hand coordination, seeing the ball to the middle of the strings of the racket, learning how to hold the racket in terms of our grips. We went over 2 grips, the continental grip, which is how you hold here.
And this is what grip?
This grip here, this is the Western grip.
Western grip.
Western grip is also a forehand grip.
Forehand
grip. So I hit my forehand like that across my body, and then my backhand using the continental, I hit in front of my body and over my right shoulder. We worked a lot on some volleys. We did ground strokes. We worked on our throwing motion for the serve, our toss with our left hand, and played a game here at the end.
Oh, thank you very much. What's the advantage of using this ball? Why?
These are a bit softer. They don't have as much bounce to them. So you can see the difference between that.
Also, the speed is a little bit slower.
The speed that, which bounces much higher.
Yeah.
And it's a bit harder of a tennis ball. This is a good way to begin, but hopefully we move to play with these by the end of the week.
Okay.
And these are fun too.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes. So thank you for
students in Japan.
Thank you for
Carisio is one of our best players out here.
Thank you. So thank you for the second class today.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And what did you teach us today?
Well, today we worked on 2 different shots. We used these balls a little bit more. Okay. And we worked on cross court rallies.
Cross court rallies.
The cross court. Cross court goes diagonally across the court. We also worked on down the line shots, which goes vertically. Okay. We did some serves. We worked on some serves today. We worked on volleys and a lot of ground strokes. Most important thing in tennis is seeing that ball come over the net and being able to hit it in the middle of the strings as you're balanced and prepared to hit a good shot. Other questions?
Yeah, so how can we hit the ball in the middle of the racket? What's the point?
In the middle of the racket, right. If you hit it here or anywhere around the frame of the racket, it doesn't bounce as nice. This is called the sweet spot of the racket. So anything that's in the middle bounces a lot better than anything around the corners. Okay, so tennis players have to have good eye-hand coordination to be able to hit that ball in the middle of the strings and send that ball over across the net. Okay.
And when you hit the ball, what do we have to be careful? When the balls come, and when you hit the ball,
right?
In which points?
Well, you always have to be balanced to be able to hit a good shot, right? Yeah. So to get balanced, you got a good wide base on your feet. You're always on the toes of your feet. You're not back like that. You got to be ready to go to move quickly to the left or to the right. Also, as the ball comes over the net, you want to make sure you make contact out in front of your body.
Front of your body. Front of body and below this line.
Yes. Yeah, so you don't want to hit it here. No, that's too high. But anything out in the middle, right here, waist height. And out in front of your body is good on either side.
Okay, thank you very much for today's lesson. Thank you. Hi.
Bye, Catherine.
Oh, thank you for today's lesson. So will you please, third time, will you please summarize today's lesson?
We'll do a summary of today's lesson.
Yes.
Today we worked a lot on doubles, especially at the end of the lesson. Doubles in tennis is when you have 4 players out on the court at the same time. And this right here is the doubles alley, right? So this counts when you play doubles. Other than doubles play, we worked on cross-court shots, when you send the ball diagonally across the court. We worked on volleys, when you take the ball out of the air without letting it bounce. And then ground strokes, and serves as well. So those are the main shots we worked on today. Is there anything else? Other questions?
Yeah, I'm very much impressed about your words at the beginning of today. I mean, the tennis is similar to that of chess and boxing.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's the point? Why do you think so?
Yes.
Yeah,
well, there are a lot of other sports that are fun and good to play. I think that tennis is a good mix between chess, which is a thinking sport.
Chess means, chess is a game for taking the lands.
Right.
You mean the tennis is also
absolutely
taking
right.
the
And
lands?
there's a lot of strategy involved. You got to learn how to position your pieces in chess, and in tennis, you have to learn how to position the tennis ball on the court so that you move your opponent around and tire them out and make them lose. Boxing, too.
Boxing, yes.
It's tennis is a mix between chess and boxing, and in boxing, you're wearing your opponent out. You're trying to beat them physically, and you have to react all the time to what they're doing. If they're throwing a punch at you, you have to dodge it and know how to respond to it. So I think tennis is a good mix between those. But it's also like volleyball. We talked about volleyball, badminton, squash, racquetball. These are other sports that involve a racket. And all sports that involve a racket involve eye-hand coordination. And so that's always important in tennis.
Okay, thank you very much for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Okay, thank you for fourth lesson today.
Of course, yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah. So what did you do today?
Oh, today, well, we worked on 3 main shots, especially there at the end. We worked on ground strokes, which you do on both sides. That's a forehand when you hit it across your body, and then that's a backhand. Okay, so that's the ground stroke. Second shot we worked on was the volley. So to demonstrate, forehand volley like that, and then backhand volley like that. You take the ball out of the air, hit it out of the air before it bounces. And then the third shot we worked on today was the overhead. And the overhead is a ball that goes way up in the air, and as it starts to fall, you time it so you hit it above your head and then follow through on that side. All 3 shots are used in doubles and singles, and we did a lot of doubles play in particular today.
And we play many games today. So what's the purpose of playing game today?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, what's the purpose?
The purpose of playing those games?
Yes. Very specific topics, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. The purpose of the game is to simulate what a real tennis match might be like. So we played from the backcourt or the baseline, then from the net you get closer and you hit your volleys, and then the lob you hit that overhead. If you win 3 points in a row, then we had it be the case that you came down and were in the winner's circle.
Okay, thank you very much.
No, of course.
Thank you. Okay, thank you for the lesson today.
Of course,
yeah.
Of course.
So please, summarize for today's lesson, please.
Well, today we worked on a lot of doubles play. Doubles, again, is when you have 2 players on one side of the net, 2 players on the other side of the net, and you play out the point from the baseline, working on strategy, ways to get up to the net and hit a volley. When you hit a volley in the air, you have a big advantage to win the point, and so we worked on different ways to do that. Other questions?
Yeah, so the playing game, what points should we pay attention? We have to be careful.
Oh, right. Yeah. To play a really good tennis game, you got to make sure you're balanced and you're prepared. Good footwork is essential. And then when the ball comes over the net, you got to have both the right grip, either continental grip, right there like that, that's the continental grip, or the western grip for a forehand. So if it comes over here, then you have a forehand on this side, a backhand on this side. You got to get the racket back early, watch the ball all the way to the strings of your racket, and that always helps out.
I will.
Okay, so the continental grip is much faster. If you hit the ball.
Is what?
Yeah, and a continental grip can be gains more speed when you hit the ball.
They're just different grips for different shots. So if you use a forehand grip, a western grip, it allows you to get top spin on the ball, and so that the ball travels like that.
So
which
that's higher. Makes us
which
feel.
makes you able to hit the ball harder.
Because my shot is something like that, like boom, boom.
Right.
So I don't like that. I want to improve this.
Yes.
So how maybe the continental grip is better.
Oh, for
In that
forehand,
case,
it's
forehand.
Western.
Western is better.
Western grip. And for backhand, it's continental.
Continental grip. Sorry, that's much faster.
Right.
No, this one, but this way.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.